Kokemachine for Real Fishing, December 7th, 2025. And you know what that means. This is the finest of the fine. Combe Castle, King James, Blue Stilton. So, December 7th is the 9-year anniversary of the ice report. I've been doing this for a long time. One more year, it'll be 10 years. Am I going to make it that far? I don't know. I feel pretty alive. Should be able to do it. This is a blue cheese. I always wonder, can blue cheese go bad? Or is it already as far as it can go? I was going to turn out of the wind here for a minute. So, I took the drone out today, flew it around Sunset Park, and I can tell you, it is looking great. Great out there. Like everything. Ice everywhere. I didn't see any open water. And the video looked great. There were some really neat designs on the lake. Things are looking great. You know, I'm kind of an optimistic person. I'm kind of one of those dudes where if you want to hear a whole bunch of complaints, maybe I'm not your guy, you know? I kind of like trying to enjoy life as much as I can. I might not have all the things in the world, but I'm pretty happy about being alive. What I'm saying here is that I'm an optimistic person, and I don't want to say it, but the optimist in me wants to. And I'm just going to straight out say it. I think we're actually going to be tossing the spoon on opening day this year for the first time in probably like 5 or 6 years. This is the earliest I've seen complete coverage of the lake, and it looks great. And I think it's going to come together. I've seen a lot of the operators. They've been advertising for opening day opportunities. I think we're going to get them. Unless there's some kind of crazy warm up or ice tornado, I think we're set for the year. I think we're going to see some solid ice forming. It's already, 3-4 inches. Bernie Giesler said he went and measured out all around. One place was 4 inches. Another place was 5 inches. Behind the camera, there's some people skating around. So people already have faith in the ice that's out there. I don't know if I'd be rushing to get on it too soon. 'Tis what it is. Anyway, I received enough money to buy this cheese from a whole assortment of people. I went into Orchards, which if you want to go to a place where you can spend a lot of money in a hurry, that's a great place to start. It's not no frills, I can tell you that. They've got all sorts of fancy foods you can really shell out some cash on, if that's your game. If it is, hit up Orchards, and you can get some very fine cheese. Lots of people out and about today. Let me tell you, cheese is pretty good. So apparently, there's something called a hype button. George BD2 wrote in a comment that I should be hyping this hype button. I think I loosely know what it is, but I haven't seen it. If we can figure out the hype button, it helps it share with other people that would be interested in what we're throwing down here. Thanks a lot, George. George also pointed out that he watches all my videos even in the summer, and I got to appreciate that. Sometimes I wonder if people view me as like the winter guy. When they see me in the summer, it's like seeing a snowman in Cuba, you know? It just seems out of place. So, yeah, Bernie G actually rode a snowmobile across the mainland, and he said he measured 4 inches in some places and 5 inches in others. But he was warned that there's some thin ice in Fish Bay, all the way down to 1.5 inches in some places. He made the note that there's some warm spots in Fish Bay. Corey G sent me some dramatic videos from the North Shore of the ice on Wednesday, where it was sort of pushing around. I think that was probably the last thing it was doing before it firmed right up. Mark Perron was measuring 2 to 3 inches off the 2 Mile Lake Road entrance to Nipissing, where people park their trucks. Dan D sent me some pictures of Callander Bay. It was a couple of days ago. He says, FYI, I took these pictures at Centennial Park in Callander at lunchtime today, fully iced up. I haven't looked at Callander in a little bit, but things are looking promising. I wanted to mention that when I post videos on Facebook, a lot of times Facebook adds this little thing on the bottom right corner that says send message. So some people are clicking on that instead of clicking on the main bar, which will get you the video. I do not put that button there, Facebook does. And let me tell you, last year I had a guy so mad at me, convinced that I was trying to scam him, because all of a sudden I was slipping into his DMs, when reality was he was slipping into my DMs, okay? I have enough trouble trying to keep track of the number of people who are intentionally trying to chat with me, let alone people who aren't trying to chat with me or who are suddenly sending me messages, you know? Bit of housekeeping there. I'll try to figure out how to get rid of that button in the future so this doesn't happen, but it seems to happen every time I post something. Most people realize that they hit the wrong button. Sometimes people show up and they're all angry at me because they sent me a message. It's sort of strange. I'm not like mad about it. I still want people getting mad at me for reasons that I can't control, you know? I had to postpone the minnow clapper giveaway. I was in training, so my schedule was all thrown off. So that meant for me to have time to edit today's report. I didn't have time to get everybody's names written down, put them in a sock and whatnot. I will do that tomorrow morning. I'll print them all out, cut out everybody's name, put them in a sock, spin it up. We'll get you your minnow clapper, whoever ends up winning it. In other news, my books are all for free on Kindle until Monday at midnight. So download them up. You can read all my books and enjoy. And if you want a hard copy, you can order them through Amazon. So I want to thank the following people for bankrolling my piece of blue cheese here. That included Jamie Berry, Chris Robinson, Ryan Trotter, Robert Moen, and the always infamous Fartman 3 grand. Thanks a lot for financing this cheese for me. Oh yeah, and a guy named Arthur. I didn't blow all the cash on cheese, but I'll put that towards gas or whatever, getting out to do ice reports and stuff like that. But thanks a lot. 9 years on the job, heading for 20. Let's see if we can do it. Everybody, thank you so much for following along for 9 years. Get ready for lots of giveaways before the season begins, and we will see you on the ice. Talk to you real soon.